Welcome into this week's WAC Podcast. I'm your host, Kendra Sheehan, and today's special guest is our Preseason Offensive Player of the Year for volleyball, Kennedi Knudsen from UtahTech, a First Team All-WAC selection last year, started all 27 matches, ranked 5th in the WAC and 57th in the nation in kills per set, top 5 in the conference in several other offensive categories. So we welcome in Kennedi, and I know the season is right around the corner. You just found out about this honor not too long ago. What does it mean after the season that you had last year to be recognized by the other coaches in the league as the Preseason Offensive Player of the Year?
It's just a great feeling. I wasn't expecting it at all, and it just makes me feel so excited for this upcoming season and just so grateful for my team and my coaches that have helped me get to where I am today.
When you look at this year's roster, you got some returners coming back, some new faces. Where do you feel like this group is at? What are you seeing from your lens that you're liking about the way that practice has been so competitive lately?
Yeah, practice has been very competitive. We have all returners. We got two new girls, so it's pretty much the same team. And we're just hungry, ready to go. Like, this team is like something super special, and I've never been a part of something like this. And so I'm just so excited to get going.
And with so many players coming back, I mean, now in today's day and age, it's rare to have so many players. So what is it about the culture that you've created at Utah Tech, the buy-in from this team that makes this such a special group that wanted to stay together and try and compete once again for a WAC tournament title?
It's just it goes back to our coaches. Our coaches are really big on habits and our culture, and I think just everyone loves what our coaches have been doing, and so everyone's buying into the culture, and we're just a family. Like, we're all there for each other on and off the court. Like, it's just an unreal feeling.
You were obviously quite a factor for the offense last year. So many kills on the year. What do you see when your setter sets you a ball and you're reading the block, you're reading the defense on the other side to be able to either tip it or get the big time kill to put points on the board for your team?
My setters do a good, like an amazing job, like putting me in system, getting me in good setups to go around, hit around the block. So it's definitely like my setters are a big part of where I am today. I couldn't do it without them. And also my team behind me, they're always letting me know like open shots, like where my best option is. So I truly could not be here without my team. Like, they've helped me so much.
Yeah, that was one of the things I noticed at the WAC tournament last year. Just a ton of communication. I mean, and communication is so important in volleyball in general, but specifically with Utah Tech, just it was so loud on that side of the floor with letting everyone know what was open, what was not, and has to, be something that your coaches consistently preach is you got to communicate with each other.
Yes, all the time. That's what we work on in practice, is what we worked on today. It's just ton of communication, bring so much energy to the court. I feel like that's just a big part of our culture as well, is just all that energy, and that's what gets us going.
It's your senior season, and so I know you want to have another electric year. What are some of the things that you've personally worked on in the off season to continue to take your game to the next level?
Just in the off season, working on a lot of different shots that I'm not as comfortable with, just so I'm not like harder to read, and also working on my defense so I'm like solid all the way around, defense wise as well.
And this is your third year with the Trailblazers, obviously in a huge leadership role. What has your coach challenged you in terms of being more vocal or a different type of leadership quality that maybe you haven't been used to in the past 2 years at Utah Tech?
I would say my coach pushes me a lot to just be very vocal on the court and connecting with my team, whether that's like eye contact, giving high fives, just all like the little things that sometimes I don't think about doing. And I feel like that's just helped me to up my game.
And when you look at it, I mean, the season starts next week. Can't even believe it. Summer just flew by. And so now practices are definitely ramping up. What does your summer look like in terms of how you guys approached the off season and those summer workouts to be able to build so that you walk into that first match feeling really comfortable?
So me and my other captain, we've really pushed on having a lot of the girls stay in St. George for the summer and doing reps and workouts together. And we were pretty successful about that. And it's just helped us become even closer as a team. And starting fall camp, we were already all in shape, ready to go. And we've just been preparing.
When you look at, your background, so you started your college career at USU Eastern, and then you transferred in to Utah Tech, all located in Utah. You're a Utah native. But then I look at your family background. You're born in Cedar City, Southern Utah. Rivalry between those two schools has been so fun to watch over the years. What made you choose Utah Tech? Especially with your family, your father, Shane, having played also at Southern Utah. Was that some sort of, hey, I'm going Utah Tech. I'm making my own trail.
Um, I feel like even when I was at USU Eastern, my thoughts were always Utah Tech. I just have always loved St. George and just the campus and just meeting my coach Mila. Like one time I just knew that she was an amazing coach and we were going to connect really well. And so for me, it just like wasn't even another question to even go to Cedar or anything like that. So yeah.
Did your dad have a hard time putting on the Utah Tech, different, the logo for that, being a Southern Utah guy?
No, I think he had a harder time for me going to USU Eastern when he went to Snow. So
You're just doing the opposite. You're doing
yes.
the rivalries. When you look back at, what got you into volleyball to start, was that always the goal? Was that your main sport, or you realize you got the height and the talent and that can take you to wherever you want to go?
I always thought I would play softball. So so kind of switch. Going into my freshman year is kind of when I started to realize how much I loved volleyball. And just from then on, I just kept progressing and progressing, and wanted to have my main focus be on volleyball. So yeah.
Do you miss softball at all? Do you get out there in those adult rec leagues and are able to, maybe step into Utah Tech's batting cages every now and again?
Sometimes I go play co-ed softball and I'm like, okay, I miss it here and there. But yeah.
Lastly, what fires you up before a game? How do you get yourself in the right mentality to bring the intensity and the energy needed from your team?
For me personally, I try not to hype myself up a lot and like have a pregame ritual because I feel like that just gets me in my head. So I try to just keep calm and just be connected with my team before we go out and play. And I feel like just that very first point is when I bring the most energy just to start off the game really strong. It not so much too much energy going into warm-ups or anything like that. But yeah.
Well, we're wishing you the best of luck this season as Utah Tech will get their season underway with the Rebel Challenge in Las Vegas. They'll start on August 29th. It's a 5 p.m. start against CSU Bakersfield. Kennedi, best of luck this season, and thanks again for stopping by and chatting.
Thank you so much.